December 30th, 2006. In a cold, concrete cell on the outskirts of Baghdad, a man once feared by millions awoke for the last time. His name, Saddam Hussein. For nearly 24 years, he ruled Iraq with absolute power. But now he was just a prisoner, waiting to meet the end he had so often delivered to others. This is the story of Saddam Hussein's final hours, a descent from dictatorship to death. Born in a village near Tikrit in 1937, Saddam clawed his way up through the ranks of the Ba'ath Party. Ruthless, calculated, ambitious. By 1979, he was Iraq's undisputed ruler. What followed was a reign of fear. He led Iraq through a brutal war with Iran, invaded Kuwait, provoked 2 U.S.-led wars. But behind every speech, every image of grandeur, there was blood. Mass executions, torture chambers, chemical attacks. Saddam didn't just rule Iraq, he silenced it. But by 2003, his empire began to crumble. The U.S. invaded, the world watched, and Saddam vanished. December 13th, 2003. U.S. forces found him hiding in a hole near his hometown. Disheveled, armed with a pistol, but no resistance. From defiant leader to captured fugitive. His trial began in 2005. The world saw a man who still barked orders, still refused to admit guilt. But the evidence was overwhelming. For the Du Jail massacre, where 148 men and boys were executed, he was sentenced to death. The sentence was final. Death by hanging. On the night of December 29, 2006, Saddam barely slept. He was visited by a cleric, offered a final meal. He refused it. Instead, he requested a copy of the Quran. He held it for hours. Guards said he appeared calm, not broken, not afraid, but strangely peaceful. He declined the black hood, refused sedation. He was ready, one American official later recalled. It was the only time I saw him as a human being. In that quiet cell, power meant nothing. History's weight now sat on his shoulders. Before dawn, Saddam was led to the gallows. The room was crowded. Witnesses, officials, guards, some masked, some recording. He climbed the metal stairs slowly. No straged, no panique. One guard asked if he had any final words. He simply said, "I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger." Then tension. A voice in the room shouted a Shia slogan, "Muqtada, Muqtada," referring to a political rival. Saddam fired back. "Is this manhood?" And then, silence. The lever dropped. The rope snapped tight. And Saddam Hussein was gone. It was just after 6 a.m., December 30th. Saddam Hussein was pronounced dead. Iraq was split. Some danced in the streets. Others mourned or stayed silent. Around the world, the execution sparked fierce debate. Justice or vengeance? His body was flown to Tikrit and buried in a quiet grave. The same village where it all began was now where it ended. In life, he was called a tyrant, a hero, a madman. In death, he was simply a man, alone, unarmed, powerless. His fall was not just political, it was human. A reminder that no rule lasts forever. The rope may have ended a life, but not the scars, not the legacy, not the questions that still echo through Iraq and beyond. History doesn't forget, but it's up to us to understand it. If this story moved you, leave a comment below. What are your thoughts on justice, on power, on legacy? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more untold final hours from history's darkest chapters. Until next time, stay curious.